Okay, we should be back. Maybe. Wait, did the VOD not break up? Oh no, it did. Damn. So close. It like the timer continued going as if it didn't break up. But whatever. It says I have 0 viewers though, so that's probably not a good sign. Let's see if things reset. There we go. Now it's back. Yeah, gonna play Balatro. We'll see how this goes. Let's try to give the game a kind of legitimate chance. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. Like, obviously, I know it's poker. Like it's a lot of the same. But I don't fully understand how like this aspect of it works. She's talking about something related to Bloody Game, but suppose who wins? Yeah, I guess I'll try to finish it by. Actually, I don't know if I will. Actually, we'll finish it by next stream. We'll see. I watched episode 12 today because I was working on the 48 cast assessment. Like when I was like doing the like making the thumbnail and like all that sort of stuff. So I was like, well, I have some time. I'm not editing, so I'm like, I'll watch it at like 2 times speed. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to editing for at least a little bit. So essentially, at this point, what I'm doing is got to finish the 50 video guide to every player's returning chances, whatever, which is gonna take a while. I think at best I finish it by Sunday. Considering I still have like what 3.5 hours of audio to go through, I believe, something like that. So it's a bit, and then like I'm probably not gonna have much time to work on it tomorrow because I have the Watch Challenge All Stars. So I'll probably have like maybe a couple hours at night, and then what was it? Then Friday I'll have all day now that, yeah, because I finished the cast assessment. So yeah, I should have all day Friday. I don't think I'm doing anything. And then I work Saturday, Sunday, but again, I'll be able to find some time to do it. So anyway, I think I might finish it Sunday morning. Maybe have to go into Monday, but we'll see. Either way, it'll get done around that time. After I have to edit the early boot casting video. Because I think I decided, so it was originally going to be the most screwed over player video I was going to edit, because it's the video from March 1st, but then I decided I think I'm going to do the casting Survivor early boots video instead. But yeah, I'll edit that, which shouldn't take that long, and then I think at that point I'll be at the point where I can watch Bloody Game. So that might be by like Tuesday-ish, maybe. So maybe it's not as long as I thought. I thought it'd actually be like a few weeks from now, but now maybe I'll finish it, or maybe I'll finish Bloody Game, like, you know, within the next week. Worst Survivor Michigan player? Yeah, I think Tom is a good answer. Like, I don't know if I would, like, he did survive a round, right? Yeah, he survived a round. The first round of season 4, he was eligibly voted out. He didn't get voted out. That's something. But yeah, it's he's definitely up there. I mean, I think you got to consider Erin from season 4. She's pretty bad. Richard was pretty bad too, right? Then I remember who is, like, Noah wasn't that bad, right, in season 2. Then Sarah Gallagher wasn't that bad. I don't even remember. Oh, Jay, right? Was that the first boot of season 6? First boot of season 7's pretty bad. What about that guy in season 4 who's the first boot on the other tribe? Well, Adam? I mean, he might have another season. That might impact his ranking. or their ranking. I believe they're non-binary. Obviously, they weren't at the time, but like now. Yeah, they brought Adam back. Adam is bad, but I don't think is all-time worst though. Again, if it was only season 4, I think he's in the conversation for sure. But I think when adding in All Stars, it's like it's not great, but like it's not bad enough. Okay, what am I doing here? So like I get that I'm trying to get these hands, right? Like it's like poker in that sense. Like I get that. The thing I don't get is like what does the game want me to do to get that? So like is this the only cards I can get? He's like, okay, well, you can peek at the deck. It's like, that's a thing. So it's obviously you meant to be like figuring out your odds and everything. It is a weird pick for All-Stars. And I've said this about All-Stars. I think I get the constraints that they were working with All-Stars. I think I personally would have just not cast as many people as I did. Where like All-Stars is a 21 person cast. I don't think it needs to be. And like, I guess like from their perspective, obviously like in terms of the player perspective, I get it, obviously, because like again, they're friends with these people. They want these people to have another chance and that sort of thing. From an actual like I think if this was CBS making the season, make it a 16 person cast. I think you're good. Like you don't need, I guess too, for like gender wise, it probably harms things because I think a lot of the more like question mark people are like on the women's side. But no, actually no, because there's like Tom, there's Adam on the men's side. So yeah, I think you could make it work. I think if you do 6, yeah, it's 3 tribes to 7. No new Redmond. Well, I mean, so we're talking about new Redmond stuff as like a week or so ago. Yeah, he knows 30 people and 50% are new era. That's essentially it, I believe. And obviously now they're... Well, actually, I forgot about that. Actually, something to say is that the 30 people he knows does not involve winners. That was the thing. But obviously we now... But yeah, we essentially now know that there are winners involved. Through Boss Rob having been in the running. Yeah, 21 people is too much. I think you probably cut Jesse, Emily B, Tom, Adam. But I think the problem at that point, if you're cutting Tom and Adam, you only have 2 season 4 people. And they're both, then there's 2 people in a relationship. Which, like, obviously at that point you cast Camilla. Which, like, why the fuck did you not cast Camilla to begin with? And I know the story. Like, it is, like, kind of a fucked up, like, thing. Where, like, it's a law. Like, again, Camilla was supposedly originally going to be cast. Well, actually, no, she wasn't going to. What was going to happen is that Lavana was going to be cast. And they were like, well, Lavana and Camilla are, like, too similar from their point of view. And they were like, well, again, they're similar, but, like, Camilla, again, is young, so she'll have time to play again down the road, so we can, like, leave her off the season. Shannon didn't want to do it. Shannon had no interest in playing again. Shannon actually was almost the host, is the interesting thing. Where, like, supposedly it was between Brady and Shannon, and, like, Brady barely won. And Brady won essentially because he had friends. I feel like Rob might have gotten an availability call, but as of now, might have been narrowed down to second chance. It's not second chance. We know it's not second chance. But it might be non-winners, for all we know. Because Redmond for sure knows people now that are returning players. But he has still not heard of any winners. But has said that he thinks that there are winners in the running, but he just has not heard of winners. Had Ivy Ivy had Gray graduated. Not enough white people if they're both on, obviously. Yeah, obviously that's the thing that Survivor Michigan struggles with, and too, I think most college Survivor seasons struggle with that. But like, it's also like, again, it's based around like who you could get to begin with. But yeah, obviously in that spot, I don't know how you don't cast Camilla. I think that's a travesty. Also, I know Katie is someone also from season 4 that like was almost on, kind of like, was she someone that like would have been on, but she didn't apply in time or something? Was the story? Where like I think it was like she thought she applied, but like her application didn't go through, and then by the time like they figured that out and that Katie actually wanted to be on, like the season was like literally about to start. But like supposedly she would have probably been on if she was in the running. But by that point they already like told people that like you're on, and they didn't want to be like, hey, you're not on anymore because Katie is in the running. is also ridiculously white. Yeah, is that thing? And that's not shocking. Fucking Michigan. But yeah. Like, I think in terms of like who they had to work with, I think Camilla's the only egregious pick that they didn't cast. I think everyone else is like, again, so many of the other big names were already gone. I think it's like, with who they had to work with, I think they made as good of a cast they could. I think it's just like, I would not personally even put like Adam, Tom, like some of these other people there. And it's tough to say because like obviously Tom's just such a great character, that like missing out on like Tom being such a great character is like kind of a shame, but also it's like, it's Tom. Like, does he need to be for an All-Star season? Ben couldn't do it. That's why he was on season 4. Is because he could have done it by the time, but he didn't think. So I think the story of Ben is that Ben was going to be studying abroad for season, like at the time that All Stars was filming. So that's why he was on season 4. But then by the time season 5, I believe he ended up not. So like he ended up being on production for season 5. But like he was on season 4 because he didn't think he would be able to do season 5. Otherwise, he obviously would have been on season 5. Same thing with Matthew. I think Matthew's literally the same thing too. Is that Matthew thought he was gonna be graduated by season 5? I think is what it is. But like he ended up doing like an extra semester, or something like that. And Elisa and Jack were actually gone, and that's why they were on season 5. Actually, no, Matthew. No, Matthew. The story was that he just wanted to be on season 4. I think was the story of Matthew. Yeah, Ben was the one that, Ben was that he was going to be gone. Matthew just legitimately just wanted to be on season 4 instead of 5. Yeah, I would have considered it. I don't know. I think it's like, again, do we need him on 3 out of the 5 seasons? But I would have considered it at least. Survivor Michigan, a popular thing on campus? I don't think so. Like, it's not official, I know. Like, I know they're not, like, an official club because, like, they never got, like, accepted. They tried to be, and then, like, the university just never did. Where, like, I know, like, Time and Change is, like, an official club, like, from the university. But Michigan isn't. Lisa going home with Idaho in her pocket. Yeah. It's travesty, but also fun. Okay, what am I doing here in terms of this? So do I just play the cards I have? He's like, oh yeah, you can discard cards. That's what it is. So like, I guess just do all these, right? Like, do I just do that? Lisa has so many raw skills for the game, but was never able to hide a threat level. Yeah. I think that's a very fair, like, assessment of her. This is the group that you posted earlier? Who wins? Let's see. Oh, and it's the final 3. Oh, it's Game Changers. Genevieve wins final immunity T-Bird has a meltdown? Oh no. Why don't I just go to fucking Final Tribal? Charlie, Genevieve, Tiffany, Final 3? That sounds miserable. Dude, Genevieve is fine, but like... And Tiffany's also fine. I think the fact that Charlie... And I think it's like the fact that they're all like super recent players and also Charlie's in the Final 3, it's like... It's a tie between Genevieve and Tiffany, and Charlie ends up giving the win to Tiffany. I guess that's an okay ending. Isn't Balatro the best game ever made? I mean, I think so far. I need to like properly learn how to play this game. Because I don't fully know the rules. You spent 400 hours on it, really? Like, I knew this game was like supposed to be addicting, but that is quite a bit. Q and Angelina out in the first 3 episodes, I would not be shocked. Q, at least I would not be shocked. Angelina's not going home early, right? You wouldn't think? Unless she fucks it up for herself. That's definitely very possible. We're talking the Brant Steele, right? Okay, yeah. Which, is Charlie to the level of Christian where he would win if he gets to the end? I don't think so. Because I don't think Charlie has, like, the reverence that Christian has. Where, like, I think, like, just in general, the overall, like, Survivor community loves Christian. Where, like, I feel like Charlie... Like, Charlie, I think, is probably likely, but, like, I would not say he's, like, a lock to win if he gets to the end. Charlie's more of a casual favorite? Yeah. And to be fair, people that, like, meet up with Charlie do seem to really like him. Like, I know, like, yeah, he's been at, like, RGP events and that sort of thing, and he does seem to be, like, you know, like, have friends in the community. But, like, I don't think it's to the level of, like, Christian. Where I think there's just so much, like, reverence for Christian and, like, just thinking that Christian is such a great player, which is why I think it's even less... Like, I think, like, Christian... Like, the more and more I watch Christian play Blood in the Clock Tower, the more and more I am so worried for Christian, like, on the actual season. I think he's so fucked. To where, like, I don't even know if he's at the point where people are going to be using him as a shield. I think he's just going to be outright targeted. Like, just everyone is so sus of Christian, like, at the first opportunity. It's like, I think even if people are friends with him, even then, I don't know if people are even going to want to work with him. Wish to put Q and Rome on the same tribe, unless one more return. I mean, we'll see. Probably not, though. I know Rome's still here, right? But even then, I mean, I'll tell him at this point. I'm pretty sure Ray said it while he was here. Yeah, I think it's probably Andy Genevieve. I think Rome... I think especially with the news now that, like, multi-time players in the running, I can't imagine Rome making the cut. I just don't think there's enough slots. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, he hasn't been on RCP yet. Actually, no, he was on for 47 was the season he was... Yeah, so I assume for 48 he'll be on. Because I assume the reason why he was on 47, obviously, is because of On Fire. So where he can't. To where I don't even believe he was even allowed to say he was at the 47 RGP event, which is also funny. But yeah, I would assume for 48 he'll be there. Okay, what do I want to do here? Okay. So I forgot about that aspect of it too. You can count cards. What if Rome is laughing at his screen right now because he got the call? I think it'd be really fun, actually. I mean, he implied himself in that, that production's fine with him. So, Who knows? I mean, again, if production is fine with Rome, I would 100% expect Rome to be called. Like, I would be shocked if Rome is not, like, in the running if production is not upset at him for the bootless situation. I still don't think he'll make the cut at this point. Like, yeah, I think it's like, there's so many other names. And with him being, like, again, a mergatory boot, it's like, I don't know. I just think it's tough to see for 50. Maybe 54. But, like, 54 as, like, if there's another returning season after 50, that is in, like, the somewhat near-ish future. Like, maybe there, but, like, I think it's tough to see for 50. I think Christian could get Omer on his side, and also Marianne. Hopefully they're there, is the thing. But even then, I think Christian 100% will be, like, trying to keep the big... Okay, cool. Yeah, like, trying to keep the big shields around. I just don't know if it'll work out still. Even I don't think Marianne will work with Christian. Marianne's, like, literally the type of person I'm expecting to be targeting Christian. Where I think despite the fact that they're friends, I just think Marianne's the type of person that just instantly targets people, like, if they're a big threat. Like, I don't think she's someone that, like, is going to be, like, keeping around shields around her. But we kind of saw this on, like, Traders, where, like, she was, like, very gung-ho about, like, targeting, like, these bigger names at the very beginning. I would expect her to target Christian. I think Marianne does need shields on 50. What are big names in contention right now? That we know of, essentially. Like, locks that are in the running are Christian and Angelina, I would say. I am assuming someone like Charlie is in the running. Q. We know Xander's in the running, but I would not expect Xander to make the final cut. Who else? Some people are saying Jonathan, though that's not really from any, like, reliable source. Same thing with Omer. Jeff essentially himself has said Andy's in the running. I would assume Genevieve is in the running, but that's also not from any, like, that's pure speculation on my end. Marianne have Sandra upside? Yeah. Maybe. I think the problem is I think she's a bigger target coming into 50 than Sandra was coming into Heroes Villains. Where, again, like, Marianne, like, is still one of the most popular winners. I mean, like, again, look at the 48 cast bios and stuff. Almost everyone is mentioning Marianne. And to be fair, I think they definitely probably told them to watch 42 for whatever reason. But still, like, Marianne's mentioned a ridiculous amount of times. Like, even, like, to the point where, like, today, like, when recording the video, I was trying to look up Mary, like, her stuff in the bio, and, like, you type in Mary, and almost everything is just everyone mentioning Marianne. I think there's no way Marianne doesn't have, like, this big bullseye on her back. Mind you, I'm not expecting to be an early boot. I think she'll probably be, like, final 10 boot or something like that. Like, I think she'll probably make a deep run because I think there is reverence for Marianne, but I would not have any faith in her going on to win again. Has threat level with Sandra on Game Changers? I wouldn't necessarily say that big, but maybe. Maybe Sandra on, like, Winners at War more than Game Changers. Because I actually think Sandra's target was probably bigger on Game Changers than Winners at War, especially considering, like, the quality of the people around her. Well, like, on Game Changers, like, it was essentially Tony and Sandra. Those were, like, two threats, and mind you, like, Tony was the bigger threat from most people's eyes, but, like, yeah, Sandra was still, like, very, very top of mind, where I feel like on, like, Winners at War, she was, like, amongst the big threats, but, like, not necessarily the number 1 or 2. Or, like, she was, like, alongside, like, Rob and Parvati and, like, Sarah Lucina. Yeah, Kim was also a big target coming into it. So, yeah, it's, like, I think Sandra's, like, just kind of, like, in that, like, grouping of, like, the big threats, but, like, not really, like, the number 1 target. Here's Villain's Parvati. Maybe, yeah. But no, actually, no, I don't think so. Because yeah, I think Marianne will have friends that will want to work with her. Maybe like Heroes versus Villains JT actually. Where like I think there was like a lot of reverent. Like I think people were like mostly high on JT, but like also people were still like he is dangerous though. I think that's kind of where Marianne is. Don't think anyone's saying a winner gets the end. I mean, depends on how many there are. And depends on what the overall quality of the cast is by the end. JT was not a threat. I think people mostly remembered the Heroes Villain situation. It's like he was, I don't know, like I think when, like if we're doing a power ranking on like threat level, I think he was probably like, I don't know, number like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, somewhere probably around there. Like Tony was number 1 by a lot, and then Sandra, like they were both like the two massive targets, and then after that you got like Malcolm had a pretty big target. Who else? Suri obviously had a big target. Money Suri had more of a target, more so because like who she was there with, more so than like people actively wanting to target Suri. Is that she like happened to be on a tribe with JT and Ozzy. Ozzy had a big target, but like not for an early boot though. Like it's not like people like came on to the like yeah, people were not like, oh, we gotta vote on Ozzy right away. But like just no one like Ozzy, like no one's gonna let Ozzy get to the end though. But like it's different than like Tony and Sandra and Malcolm, where like most people were like, yeah, they gotta go right away. I mean, Suri supposedly would have been the first boot if they went to tribal. Like, obviously, it's not like fully confirmed, but like, I think it's pretty much assumed. Ozzy has the Joe target, where he isn't going anywhere early. Yeah, pre-merge. Yeah, it's like he's someone that like once you get to the merge, he's pretty screwed whenever he doesn't win immunity, but he should be pretty good, like, early on. Yeah, Suri's never getting to the end. Unless she went out, but yeah, it's not happening. I think it's very likely Suri is the first boot when looking at the tribe breakdown. Like, who does she... Because, like, again, like, was it Brad, JT, was it Brad, JT, Ozzy were anti-Suri at that point? So at that point, it's like they're aligned with, like, Sierra. Who else do they have? I know, like, Suri was already, like, having a decent bond with Sarah. But even then, I don't know if Sarah, like goes out to protect Suri in that spot. To where, who else is there? Like, Debbie. I'm not sure, like, her connection with Debbie in the early game. I don't know, I think the thing is, like, just Suri's just an easy consensus vote. Where, like, you already have, like, this, like, group forming that's a very anti-Suri. So it's like, I think when you're on this season, I think it's just, like, easy just to vote out Suri. Yeah, Sarah was planning on going to the M3. But again, that's by the time the, like, post-merge. Did Suri still hate Sandra? Yes, they were still not on good terms. They're on good terms now. But yeah, coming into Game Changers, they were not. Sadly, we never got to see it play out. I wouldn't say she hated Sandra, though. It was more so like she just didn't think Sandra was a good player. And Sandra knew that and was, like, annoyed at Suri for that. Who could I see winning the Traders this season? I think Derek's my #1 contender. But also, I think there's a world where Derek gets murdered like very soon. But I would say he's like my number one. I think Gabby at this point's looking good considering she survived. I was coming into this last episode, I thought she was like the prime person to be murdered, but now that she's not, it's like she's probably in a good spot. Okay, so going for the aces is probably not the right call. Actually, no, because they're in my hand. Is that the right call? I don't know if that's even the right call to do that. Yeah, they were on 2 seasons together. They never got to play together, which is a shame. Gabby gets ton of personal content? Yeah. Yeah, I think Gabby's looking better that she survived. Even though, like, and also the fact that, like, now that Nikki's gone, like, she obviously doesn't have as big of a target on her back because the Bambis aren't really a thing anymore. So yeah, I do think it's probably looking pretty good for her. This doesn't really do me anything, right? It's literally just the pair. So I probably should have played this differently. Wait, this is... Yeah. Okay, play that. I feel like we're getting a lot of Bob Harper, so I can see him and Gabby make it again. Theoretically, yeah. I just assumed that Bob would get murdered along the way, but... I don't know. Same thing, the boss Rob, if he doesn't die that night, he's coming for him, yeah. Yeah, I think Rob's pretty fucked, but I think there's at least, like, an argument he can be made at this point that, like, that Sam saying that was, like, he can go and say, like, well, obviously they didn't murder me because they're trying to make me the scapegoat or whatever. But yeah, I think he's still pretty fucked. They'll see the Sam lamb into a lion storyline. I somehow don't. I don't feel like that's a thing he has up his sleeve. Ooh, this is actually kind of an interesting hand. Damn. Oh, no, wait, no, I got it. I'm a fucking idiot. I do have it. Okay. Sure, I don't even know if I'm playing this right or not. Like, I'm just playing this, like, as, like, trying to get these, like, combos that you would want for poker. Okay, I did get enough. Sam might be Natalie White. He might be. That is true. There is a chance. Maybe I should have bought some of those cards. I don't get how the cards work. Apparently average age. Yeah, I did see that. It was like over 35, which... A lot of that's because, like, just almost everybody's in their 30s. Where, like, there's literally 3 people in their 20s, 3 people above 40, and then, what, 12 people in their 30s? So it's like, yeah, it's like so many people are just, like, clumped into, like, the mid-30s there. Yeah, it's actually, like, I'm shocked. I would only be the 3rd youngest person on this cast, I believe. Which is, like, very rare for Modern Survivor. Like, I believe, like, 45, I would have been, like, almost at the halfway mark. Where, like, this is a season where the only people that are younger than me are Eva and Star, I believe. So, again, that's kind of mind-blowing. Does Rob just murder Sam and try to act like he was framed? I think that's another possibility. I think it's like either, yeah, you murder Sam and act like you're framed, or you keep Sam around and use Sam as part of your argument of like, hey, they didn't vote me out, or they didn't, they didn't murder me as a frame, it's your fault or whatever. Or maybe like keep him around and like try to pin it on Sam, but I don't know how many people just probably won't believe that, right? So yeah, I'm not sure what the play is for Rob. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. He's fucked either way, but it probably is the. It maybe is the murder, Sam. Maybe that is the way you do it, and try to like, yeah, feign that you were that you're being framed. Imagine the season is so fucked, and it's a Ivar Sam win. Imagine. No, add a Ivar Sam Tom Sandoval win. I can't wait. Actually, it'll be funny. But yeah, it's literally like Derek is the final. Imagine Derek getting voted out by Lord Ivar. Actually, that's something I learned. Supposedly, like Tom Sandoval and Derek knew each other preseason. That they had like hung out before, which that's so fucking random. So that might actually be something in Derek's like back pocket here, though. So Deck's new, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is kind of an interesting hand. I think I do this. Okay, that didn't help at all. Okay, there we go. Rome should be on traders? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Both of them cheat on significant others? That is true. I mean, that is a commonality. I had a trade season with the US3 traders plus can 2 faithfuls. It'd be fun. Like, because, yeah, essentially it's like the faithfuls are going against each other and the traders themselves are going against each other the entire time. 48 cast being older could be really good or really bad. I think I lean towards it being good. I personally would still wish that there was a little bit more diversity, but I think like if it's like a debate between a cast of majority 20-year-olds or majority 30-year-olds, I would always want the majority 30-year-olds. Like I think that will lead to the better season most of the time. Yeah, Rome would be pretty good at on the island, actually. I want a 10, right? I used up way too many discards, didn't I? I think Netta's better than Charlotte. Then Kuzi or Mina. I need to rewatch Kanda 1. I don't remember the issues of Kuzi. I think I have to do this. Or should I do that? Yeah, I remember Kuzi doing things wrong, but I just don't remember what she was doing wrong, though. Ooh. Well, do I bother? I don't know if... Okay, I think I'm starting to get the sense of how to play this game. But I think I've messed it up already, so it doesn't really matter for this round. Ooh! Okay, that's pretty good. Can we wait for a battle of the mics on the traders? I mean, imagine Gabler on the traders. That'd be kind of insane. Oh, I actually somehow survived, I think. Murdered Erica first, yeah. Push for Fierce and Kevin. I think Kevin is bad for her. Erica, I think, is like probably not great, but Fierce, I just don't remember their relationship. Choose one of up to 3 playing cards to add to your deck. Earn $5 for each discarded 6. Play face cards. Wait, played face cards have a 1 in 2 chance to give $2. So I don't get how these help. Well, like, I get this, but I'm like, I feel like that feels so circumstantial. Yeah, whatever, we'll just continue on. Yeah, actually, I get Michael John back. That'll be fun. Um, oh, this is kind of an interesting hand. Do I think Jared could do on the traders? No. I think he could be fun. I don't think it would go well. Shit. What should I do here? That was not the right call, was it? Oh, fuck, I'm missing a king. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I just need a king, right? Best roundtable fight of all time? I think my favorite is Janelle Sandra. Now that's actually the answer. I think I fucked this up. Yeah, I really fucked this up. Jared's hilariously bad at social strategy? Yes. He's a very active player, though. I think if he was a trader, I think he would get away with it for a little bit. But obviously, eventually, it would come back to bite him. Actually, yeah. Actually, that's fair. Yeah, Robin Bob this season is definitely up there. Okay, that's a pretty shit hand. No, let's do that, maybe? I don't know, I think I'm kind of fucked. I'll just let that happen. Did I watch the trader death thing? Oh, we're talking about the, like the eliminated players learning the traders stuff? I have. Those have been fun. Obviously, this last one was not the most riveting considering it's fucking Robin and Nikki, but again, the Tony Ayan one was really great. Even the Jeremy Bob the Drag Queen one was pretty good. Rachel Kate's pretty good too. I think Bob versus Rob, I think, is the number one. Oh, yeah, we're talking about breakfast fight. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's the only one I could remember is Kate versus Rachel. How many, good breakfast fights are there? Oh, I have no more discards. Oh. Well, I fucked this up then. Actually, wait, let's do... So I used to have a pair. Wait a baby breath for more. Actually, did they never do any more after the... Yeah, there we go. Game over. That's fine. Yeah, they never did more after the BB25 one, did they? AU and US Survivor going to premiere at the same time? Around there. I mean, AU is a week and a half before, I believe, right? So US, so 48 is going to premiere, I think, the day of episode 6 or the day after episode 6 of AU. Because I assume it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, week 1. Then week 2 is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for AU. So yeah, it'll be the day after episode 6 of AU. Season 1, episode 4. Oh yeah, I guess that's a very, yeah. Yeah, as a fight, a good way to describe it though. It's just kind of chaos. Yeah, I remember 42 names in a span of a week and a half. I already remember all of them, probably. I don't know if I can name them offhand, though. Oh, this is a really good hand. But I think I can name the entire 48 cast right away. Actually, that was enough already. Oh, that's really good. Okay. But yeah, I think I've gotten a hang of, like, the basic, like, like, game... I don't even know what you would call it. Anyway, like, I know the basic strat for this game. I'm still unsure, like, how exactly these work into things. Because I assume these have to be useful, right? But I just don't know, like, the timing of when to use these and which ones to use. Whatever. Could Tori be on 50? No. I don't think so. Don't know anyone's name on AU except for Morgan. Let's see if I can remember everybody. I doubt I can, like, offhand. Just because, like, it's a lot of people. The name, like... But, like, I think if I was seeing... Like, if you show me a picture of every cast member, I can name them. Let's see. AJ, Allie... Let's try... Actually, let's see if I can do brains. So, AJ, Allie... Max, Richard... This can get fucked if I'm doing it this way, but either way. Kaylin... Laura... Morgan... No, not Morgan. Logan is who I meant. 5 more people. Miles... Kent. I got 9. Who are the other 3 I'm missing at this point? Zara is a person. 2 more. That's true. Obviously, I just fucking made a video on it too. Who are the 2 people I'm missing? I should have counted gender-wise. That would have helped too. Because I don't even know like what gender I'm missing. Let's see if I could. How many I could do with Braun? Got Morgan, Nash, Ben, Ursula. Braun's tougher, isn't it? I think I remember the brains a lot more than Braun. Looking at the hot takes, you agree with what was Eva's? It was that you shouldn't be allowed to ask about like need or whatever, about like how much money they need or something like that. It was something like that, right? Which that's fine. Casting video, what? Woke versus MAGA? I can't wait. That's definitely not going to be a controversial video at all. I need an 8. Or that. Well, no, I'm still fucked. Wait, I needed the... Oh, if I kept the king, I would have had it. I still need an 8. Okay, this might work. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. I got the 8. I'm so stupid, dude. And even then, I got the king anyway. Yeah, but what are you gonna do with the money? That's what it is, yeah. Which, I don't know. I think it's still, like, it's still a part of the game. Do I want it to be a part of the game? No, but, like, it is fundamentally a part of the game. So you can't, like, not have people think about that. There's like, I don't know if there's a point in like actually like restricting them to where like you can't ask about this. Wait, let me see the deck again. There's only one of each of 10 and 9, so it's not that likely to get them. I should play this then. Like last season I called Sam and Sierra the hot white people until like the Annika boot. Oh, you mean like in terms of like you just not remembering who they are? Yeah, see, I never was like that. Like even when I didn't have a YouTube channel, I still remembered everybody. And to be fair, like I actually like, I think at the time I had a better memory of everything. These guys, before I started the channel, I could name like every single, and like I think I'm still close at this point, but like every single person, first and last name, boot order, vote, like how, like what they were voted out by, like the vote count, who got the other votes at the tribal, what tribes they, like all the tribe names. Like I used to know like literally everything, and at this point I've gotten very sloppy, especially on like the newer stuff, in terms of like tribe names and that sort of thing. What would I want to do here? There's only 1-7, so that's probably not the best thing to go for. Going for a straight is also pretty unlikely. Oh, there's 3 jacks though. There's only 1-10. So that's not that helpful. If I get a 5, I'm set. So I think I do go this. Maybe even do that. Okay, well that kind of fucked me over. I do that, I guess. Yeah, I saw the tribe names like right before I started stream. But yeah, I would not have remembered like which tribe is which though. I 100% thought Logi was orange. Actually, no, Logi is orange, isn't it? I feel like Logi I'm gonna remember the tribe name. Because it's also an Indonesian word. I don't know if it's the exact spelling, but it's at least the same like pronunciation. Vula is a little too close to I mean, I think you have to add another letter though. Lavo and the other tribe were just different. Their colors to you. I mean, what Lavo, Gada, and Tuku. That was blue, right? Yeah, 100%. I'm not that good at New Era tribe names, especially like the way I used to be. Okay, this is kind of an insane hand. Okay, we got it. Yeah, 41 I actually know. 42 I think is one that like I always struggle with the like I know Ika and I know actually maybe I don't know Taku, right? Yeah. Then Vati is the one I always get mixed up on. Because I think I get Vati and Soka mixed up. Okay, wait. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have it. Okay. Actually, I can see how this game can be pretty addicting. Especially once you, like, learn how everything, like, works. Like, all the, bonus packs and all that sort of stuff. 44, I knew Ratu. Soka would have been the one I would have struggled with. I think pre-40 I still know almost all of them. Actually, the one I actually... 37's real tribe names I think I would struggle with. Like, the not David vs. Goliath, but the ones that were, like, after the swap. I know Jabeni is purple. But, like, I don't think I remember orange and green at this point. I have 3 discards. Okay. I only have 2 10s. Oh, no, I need a 10 either way. Yeah, so I gotta... Okay, that's fine enough. Tiva? Yeah, I would have never remembered that. Like, what is that a list of 37 is nostalgic for you? I mean, I love 37. But I do think the tribe names are like very irrelevant on that season. Oh, we're talking about woke versus MAGA. Who do you have on there woke? Ricard, High, Jam Jam, Christian, Deshaun, Eliza, Teeny, Shan, Eva, Marianne, sure. MAGA is what? Gabler, Joe, Joe Anglem. Mike Turner. Is Mike Turner MAGA? I feel like Mike Turner's not MAGA. Like, Mike Turner's Puerto Rican, which is, like, typically very liberal. Plus, also, he's from, well, I guess New Jersey's, like, mostly liberal, but like, there could be some. But either way. Jonathan's probably MAGA, right? Bob Crawley's not MAGA. Lucina definitely is. D is likely, I don't know, at least apolitical, but no. Sue definitely is. Tori is. Tina is. I think you can add like obviously swap out Bob Crowley. Who else is like super MAGA from? That would also be someone that would like get brought back. Carl does not have any chance. If Gabby wins Traders, who she win with? Right now, not sure. Like, obviously, Chriselle would be something, but like I doubt they both get there. I was like, Chriselle also like doesn't have an entirely bad edit. Obviously, like she has a bad read here, but like I think she's also like fine. But I think Gabby's obviously like ahead of her, edgic wise. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Sierra. How dare you forget Sierra Moret? Yeah, I guess you could add Laura too. I guess. Actually, what time are we at? Oh, we're at 3:30. Fuck me. Okay. This is kind of a shit hand. Actually, no. Let's do. Yeah, this is just kind of a shit hand. Actually, you didn't put Mike Holloway, did you? Yeah, Mike Holloway should be on there. Actually, I don't know if Mike Holloway's MAGA. I know Mike Holloway is Republican. I don't know if he's MAGA, but close enough. Yeah, Dominic, I don't know. I would not be shocked, but I don't fully know. This is kind of still a shit hand. I guess this is better, though. Yeah, that is fair. Like, Meg, I think, is someone that is very liberal. So, like, maybe he's, like, softened a bit. Okay. I do find it weird that people, like... Isn't it, like, a bit strange when, like, people are together when they have, like, such radically, like, opposed political beliefs? Or, like, I would get it if you're, like, somebody that's, like apolitical and like you're with someone that's like extremely liberal or extremely conservative, but like for you to be like extremely conservative with someone that's like extremely liberal, I feel like that's like a very weird dynamic. Or wouldn't you just think that you have like completely different like views on life at that point? I think Dom was an RFK guy. Well, that's a shame. Who are the 48 guys do I think have the least confidence to play well? I mean, like, David is someone that's not really a fan, someone that obviously is such a big target. I do think David's probably someone that has some, like, natural skill for the game, but, like, I'd probably still say David. Is Dom from a MAGA area? I mean, I don't remember where exactly he's from. Like, it's somewhere in New Jersey, right? Okay, this is just a shit hand. I mean, I think I gotta do this, right? Okay, that's decent enough, I guess. Long Island? Oh, is he from Long Island? Oh, okay. That's not where I thought it was. can do it honestly. Yeah, like I feel like I would never be able to date someone that's like super conservative. And too fair, I'm like also I cannot date anybody that's like religious either. That would bother me. Um, which is like it is like like I don't know. I never realized this until like adulthood. Just like how many people are super religious. Or like how many people are religious? I guess like saying super religious, like, but like I think like there's just so many people. Like it's like it's insane like how like Christian like America is. I'm atheist, so I would date someone religious because most people are. See, I just don't think and that's the like part of the reason I haven't been in a relationship forever. I just don't think I care. Like to like, oh, I don't. I just legitimately like don't care enough to be in a relationship that isn't like exactly what I would want at this point. Sorry, I just like yeah, I'm good. Okay, this is potentially good. I need 8, right? Oh, I'm fucked either way, aren't I? I didn't realize that I'm fucked. I only have one hand and I need like 500 points. Yeah, I fucked myself. Oh well. Ranking every religion? I'm sure that'll go over great. And they're all dead last, yeah. I prefer non-religious people, but I think it's kind of unrealistic. Yeah, that also obviously like very much limits options. Knowing that Brains were Brawn 2 and 40 are releasing episodes around the same time? Yes. Kind of. I don't mind it as much because we have traders, which I'm also covering. I actually kind of like AU starting later, because that means AU ends later. Because I believe the way that's going to work out is that Traders is going to end like what, March? It's like first week of March. Where like typically if AU started earlier, AU would end like what, like at the very end of March, I believe. Like within like the next couple weeks. Where like now AU is probably going to end like mid-April, which I think is like at least a better gap there. And then Aussie Survivor ends in May. So it's like, I don't know, it at least spreads out the season's ending a bit more. But obviously just from a specifically like Survivor point of view, it is like a lot of Survivor. I think it depends on how religious. I think I'm just anti anybody that is any semblance of religious at this point. This is bad. No, actually, no. It could be good. But again, I'm also someone that's like not like really wanting to be in a relationship. Okay, that kind of worked. It is preachy. I mean, I think atheists are literally atheists. I don't know. Like atheists literally don't preach technically. Self 47 on your season ranking. I mean, oh, because of religion. Yeah, I mean, I actually really like South Pacific's usage of religion. Actually, I can't wait for me to do a South Pacific retrospective because I actually have to like talk about religion. That's gonna be fun. I wonder what Once Upon an Island's thoughts on South Pacific are. Worst live in... Wait, was it worst live in Survivor season? What are we talking about live in? I used to be agnostic. And now I think I'm just full out atheist. This could be good. Okay. Got it. That was kind of lucky, though. As far as the, wait, that Nico from SA seems to like it. Seems to like, what are we talking about? I know Nico's like super, likes, South Pacific? Is that a thing? I know Nico's like super religious. I know it's the thing. Wow, this is a really bad hand. I guess we're gonna go for a 5. Good enough, I guess. Pulu being a religious cult that ends up with the snarky atheist winning is the best outcome. Yeah. Worst YouTubers are, I think it's Yukon or, again, that I've watched. Obviously, there's a lot out there that I haven't watched, but of the ones I've watched, I think it's probably Yukon. Is that it? Maybe let's see. I think like Boston season 1's pretty bad, but like it's not like, again, I think Yukon's worse. This should be enough, right? Yeah, Yukon as in University of Connecticut, I believe. Wait, I just felt like that was like such a soulless season. With like almost no one actually like playing. You're a chronic South Pacific rewatcher? Well, that's something. Wait, what is this? Oh, all diamond oh, I didn't realize that was a dynamic they could add to it. Interesting. Okay. I probably want this then. Oh, wait, no, I hit the wrong button. Dude, okay, well, that's fine. I'll do no run. I fucked that up. Against Balatro. It's not exactly poker, but close-ish. I mean, it's essentially mixing like poker and solitaire, right? Worst Star Michigan episode, Megan Boot. I don't know if I would even say the Megan Boot's the worst episode. I think the worst episode probably comes from season 2. Yeah, I'll play that. There's not enough people in Yukon to have a survivor? Probably not. I think I remember like the merge episode was like really shit in season 2. Where there's fucking Cheaty getting voted out. Oh, this is a decent hand. I think wasn't the Bree episode pretty bad too? Was it one the Bree or the Abby? Like one of those vote offs was pretty decent. I think the other one's pretty bad. I forgot which one's which. Was Chidi going out good? What was good about Chidi going out? It was the Abby one that was good. I feel like that was... I remembered one of them was pretty good, and the other one was boring. Like, what doubt was there that Chidi wasn't going home? And also, like, what fun character stuff happened in the Chidi Boot episode? This is a pretty shit hand. Let's just do all of them. Okay. Let's do that, I guess. Maggie was in the episode. That is true, but I feel like that's people's explanation of why season 2 is good just in general is because Maggie and Sarah X exist. Is this enough? I don't know if this is enough. So this is it for 10s. This is it for 7. Oh, no. That's how much more left in the deck, isn't it? And we'll do... No, dude, I'm an idiot. I hit the wrong button again. Well, actually, this might have worked out. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm going to restart. I want to do one more proper run. Then I'll probably call it a night. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 4. So yeah, I'll do one more proper run of this. That I don't, like, make a dumb mistake like that. Okay, this would be really good. I need, what, a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Let's do these two. Okay, got it. Ooh, actually got a better one. Is Balatro a new game of the year? Obviously, it's gonna be. I mean, I get why people would like this. I don't know if I'm gonna end up playing enough of it to... Ooh, okay. I mean, this is such a... I would have won this anyway, but... But yeah, I would like to play more of this. I don't know if I would want to play 400 hours of it or whatever it was, but like I can see why this would be addicting. Most pathetic take is that I'm against Canadians on the show. Oh, I think you're wrong. I mean, ideally there would be a Survivor Canada. But I think, like, without a Survivor Canada, I'm perfectly fine with Canadians being on Survivor US. It's like, whatever. Okay. I could get a 10, and that would be good. I could also get a 6, and that would be good. So I think I swap out everything but this. Okay. That didn't help. Yeah, that did not help at all. Okay. Okay, cool. I think the game's fucking me over. Dude, I probably could have... Actually, yeah, I fucked that up myself, actually. I need to be paying attention to how many points I need, too. It's like, I didn't even need to risk that, actually. Because I probably could have done it. Let's just do that. I think Quebec doesn't count. US vs Canada season happens someday. I mean, if they bring back themes, Asia should allow New Zealanders on. Yeah, I would agree with that too. Like, I don't know what the like status is. Like, I don't know like the relations between Australia and New Zealand, but I wouldn't be opposed to that personally. I mean, Survivor NZ got canned like 6 years ago. There's only 2 seasons. The first one was in 2017, the other was in 2018. If you're gonna watch AU vs. the World, you should probably at least watch season 2. Okay, I think I definitely need to swap out things. It's probably not worth actually doing, but I'm gonna risk it anyway. Okay, that was definitely not worth doing. Okay, I need an 8. Please? Okay, that's good enough. Wait, why did I use the 6? I'm dumb, but that's fine. I should have used the 4. Actually, no, I should have used the 2. I still could have done a... whatever, I won anyway. I mean, yeah, SA's also on hiatus right now. Like the only currently running English language series are US and AU, right? Then if you're willing to watch, like obviously Quebec is happening, but that's in French. Then I know like Koh-Lanta is still around, right? Survivor Russia is still around. Obviously there's like other versions, but in terms of like English language, I think it's only US and AU at this point. He's also UK, obviously didn't last. I mean, I have no reason to believe that Brains Reborn 2 will be bad. Like based on like how much they're hyping it up themselves. Let's do this. That did not help, but I'll do that anyway. But again, I think AU production is very different than US production now. That's perfect, right? I have a feeling UK is gonna feel like a fever dream. Yeah. Which is a shame because I think it actually ended up being a pretty decent season. Like, I think the fact that we're never gonna see Christopher on another reality show again is such a travesty. Which one should I try to go for all threes or should I try to go for the streak? What's it actually called? I don't remember what the actual thing's called. It's a straight, right? Yeah. I forgot about flushes actually. Actually, I can get a flush. And I didn't get it. I mean, I don't know why I'm even trying these rounds. This is like easy anyway. Well, if we got Survivor Ireland, I wouldn't be opposed to it. That'd be fun. Yeah, get him on Trader, like Celebrity Traders. Actually, I doubt he's like a big enough celebrity, obviously, to be on that. But again, if they put him on Celebrity Traders, that'd be fun. The twist ruined Richard Braun. I don't think they ruined it. I don't think they helped it in many cases, but I still think it's a good season despite like the dumb production decisions. I have not fully watched any recently. I watched Philippine season 2. I think it's season 2. Like way back, and I have almost no memory of it at this point. And I don't think I've watched like every single episode, but I watched like a lot of it. But yeah, that's the only one I've watched like most of the season of. Where I remember it was the season that had like a transgender player make Final 2. And it was like a player. I believe she was also like the first voted out and came back, or something like. It was something like that, and then like somehow made it to Final 2, or I think it was that Final 3, and she got second place. It was something like that. But yeah, I remember that was the season. Then obviously I've like watched clips of other things, but I haven't watched like full on seasons. I think it'd be funny to watch. Obviously, like I've said this before, like Koh-Lanta would be really interesting. But also, I think it would be really funny to watch Russia. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Damn. This is probably not worth it. Oh, no, I got it this time. Oh, wow, I really got it this time. I guess we'll do these. I mean, I think they're all very challenge heavy, aren't they? Like all the non-US ones. Yeah, I remember I still have that link to the Norwegian one, but I haven't gotten around to watching it. What are we doing here? This could have been good. But now it's kind of shit. Oh, no, it's still good. I have this. Let's see. Is it this one in particular? name was like Amanda or something. Oh no, it was Justine. Yeah. This is the season. Yeah, Amanda's the winner. Justine is the transgender player. Yeah, she was the first voted out. Then came back at the merge. Yeah, I remember the tie at the Final Four. Yeah. Someone died on Survivor Bulgaria and like half the cast quit. Yeah, I knew about that. Quebec is more social strategy. Yeah, than the other versions. Yeah. So Croatia is just incredible. Is it? You're saying it would be really funny if there was a top tier story. I'm sure there probably is like a really good season out there. But also, I doubt it would be like good in the way that like Survivor US would be good. This is kind of a shit hand. It's close. I think I got it. Okay, never mind. Funny about Strange Survivor, bring back the Brains for Brawn themes. First Brains Brawn is so bad that's good. I mean, I don't think I think they just bring it back because they've run out of ideas and they're like, hey, what's an easy way to break up tribes? Let's see you later, Dark Saint. I'll end when this run ends. Probably should end earlier, technically, considering it's already fucking 4 a.m. almost, but whatever. I really want to watch Survivor Japan. Actually, I did too. Yeah, I remember Survivor Japan I looked up. And that would have been interesting. Okay. Well, these I kind of need. Okay, let's do this. Hoping for another heart. I got it. Did I do Blood vs. Water? Was it that late that Blood vs. Water existed? Ooh. That's kind of insane. I shouldn't have used D8. Actually, no, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I should have essentially rate 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get Balatro a lot more. Actually, I should probably look. I still haven't bothered looking at the cards yet. I mean, what's... it's like the quits. The quits and then a 0-0 vote. There's a cheating incident. Strange Survivor should do their own version of... I've always said this, that I think they should just do Redemption Island and get rid of the like normal non-limbs. And just do a Redemption Island. I wouldn't be opposed to that personally. And too, I've always liked Redemption Island more than most people. I think my main criticism comes from the fact that like people come back at the end of the game. But I think if you do pre-merge Redemption Island, I'm perfectly fine with that personally. Like, obviously, I would rather there not be Redemption Island than there being Redemption Island. But I think if we are going to do some sort of bullshit twist, I think Redemption Island's fine. Okay, this is close. Yeah, okay, I need... Yeah. Oh, wait, no. What? Oh, dude, I hit the wrong button. Oh, that's annoying. Because I actually would have had a good run going. Actually, I wouldn't have gotten the card I needed anyway, but, like, still. Damn. Well, that's a shame. I guess I still try, but like I think I'm fucked at this point. Okay, and the game didn't give me shit anyway. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, game fucked me over. Like Redemption Island, got to see Christine the entire pretty much, yeah? I already answered we're Survivor Michigan player. None of this matters, right? Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I have it. I'm fucking dumb. I literally had the like. Did I have it last time too? I probably did. That's whatever. I only have one more hand. So yeah, I'm fucked either way. I guess at this point I might as well just go for. Okay. It's a good hand, but I don't think it'll be enough. That's a shame. Were producers pissed when Matt lost Redemption Island with the Andrea? I think so, yeah. I think 100% they wanted Matt back. But they like Andrea now. I don't know what they thought after, like immediately after 20. I think they looked at her as like probably someone that had potential. But yeah, they definitely would have wanted Matt more. Or maybe even Mike. I think they would have liked Mike Chisel too. He's like Mike Chisel's again this like what was he, like a military man that won a whole bunch of challenges. I think if he came back and won, I think they would have been happy too. And like we know, like Mike was in the running for like what he was in the running for, Caramoan, Blood vs. Water, Second Chance. So like they liked him. Like they were willing to bring him back for a decent amount of time. Oh, I unlocked the Joker. Thank God. Oh, is that... Wait. Lose 5 runs? What? 50 theme? What is this? Alex versus Dan versus Joe versus Mike. What a great combo. Thank God Dan Spilo's back. I always wanted to see him play again. He got robbed the first time. I do wonder, like, what would the perception of Dan Spilo be if he wasn't Dan Spilo? It probably, it wouldn't be that different. It'd probably be just like, he's like this goat. That, like, again, maybe, it wouldn't be like that dissimilar from like Will Sims, probably, right? I guess like Will Sims has his own ickiness around him, but like, it'd probably be like not that dissimilar, right? Dude, I think Dan Spilo probably would have, like, he's probably a better player than Will, for whatever that's worth. Yeah, I think he'd probably be, but I'm like talking about like from a gameplay perspective. Would people actually have thought of Dan Spilo highly? Probably not, right? Even though like most of the cast talks about how good Dan Spilo, again, the IOI cast does like Dan Spilo for the most part, so it's like it's something. Tom Westman versus Tom Sandoval chess. I mean, I would assume, I don't know, is Tom Sandoval smart enough to even play chess? Dr. Mike? I mean, like, they still liked him post-show. That's why the reunion wasn't live, is because most of the cast liked Dan Spilo, and they were worried that the cast would have supported Dan Spilo. Again, like the Dan situation is just very, very complex in the sense that like Dan is a creepy guy. He again rightfully gets reprimanded for being very creepy. But I don't think he was this like sexual like deviant that people think he is. Or like I just think he's like a very like he's a very like he's just creepy. I think is more so the thing. Because like the thing is like the thing he was doing, and again he should have like had boundaries with Kelly. Kelly said she didn't want to. He should have just stopped at that point. But like in terms of like his interactions with most of the rest of the cast, like he was doing that with most people, and the most people seem to be fine with it. To where like it's more so like I think specifically he should have been more cautious with that stuff. Yeah, he's just a very touchy guy. I don't think you can. Is Dan a sex offender? He's also like I don't think he did it sexually. Is also the thing, which I guess is the intention even the matter, or like does that matter? And Bob was. I think Bob is worse, to be honest. Based on what we've heard about Bob. Because I think Bob was actually doing it in that way. Sex offender is a person who has been convicted of sexual. Yeah. Yeah, Janet is a big supporter of him. Like even like Lauren and like Tommy and again like most of the cast likes Dan Spilo. So he's just socially unaware and probably has a big ego from his job. Yeah, he's like a talent manager, right? He's still making movies. Well, that's something. Yeah, he was like the agent of Joey King. That's what it was. But yeah, like Dan, like again, should never play Survivor again. I still think again what he did was wrong, but I think it's probably like a little bit overblown, especially when like looking at what his intentions are. Because I don't think he is like I don't think he was doing this stuff maliciously. I just think he just did not like have his boundaries set right. I don't really know the right way of phrasing it. But again, I don't think he should ever be on Survivor again. Never. I think it's like I think them ejecting him is fine, but I think they should have done it earlier, right? Like I think that, like a big criticism is like the fact that they didn't eject him when the Kelly situation happened, but then they do eject him like later for like something that sounds weird. Like I don't even like yeah, it's like I don't get what happened with the like I know what like the story is, but I don't know like what was going on there. Yeah, essentially, yeah. Jamal and Kelly, I think, are like pretty much, and Molly. Molly was still anti Dan. But yeah, I think most of the cast were like fine with Dan. Postseason. I think I stand. It's gonna be weird when I get when am I getting the IOI in the retrospective series? But like, yeah, talking about the entire situation is very strange because like I do 100% still feel like production thought they were doing the right thing and thought they were doing a good job, and then we're like blindsided by the fact that like people hated it, like post show, like when it aired, I should say. So like I think Jeff thought he was gonna be in 2039. Yeah, I think Jeff thought he was gonna be like praised for how he handled the Dan situation. I think he was shocked at how like how much like production was blamed for it. Oh yeah, 100%. I fully in support of Kelly. Yeah, I think she has every right to feel the way she did, and I think it's still on Dan to like make sure that she's comfortable with the things that he is doing. But again, I do think his intentions are different than what it's painted as. Yeah, Winners at War. Again, that'll be the last one, too. I won't have to do... Actually, I might do 41. Again, when am I ever doing this? This is fucking 20 years down the road. But, like, 41 I think would be interesting. I think beyond 41, I have no interest in, like, redoing. I'm never going to do 42. It's like, fuck that. 41 would be interesting, though, just from, like, modern landscape. Yeah, bring back Dan Foley. Exactly. Yeah, I think we'll end here. Where are we at? We're at 4:11 in the morning, so that's great. What am I even... I don't even know why I'm playing next stream. I haven't, like, really decided. I think, like, technically I had Tales of Ganzera lined up next, but I haven't, like, fully decided if that's actually what I want to play. Where I think it's between that, Star Wars Outlaws, Infinity Nikki I was gonna play, and then Shadow Generations. I think those were the options. I'll probably do Tales of Ganzera, I guess. I had it lined up, so whatever. I guess, maybe. Dude, it's gonna be so... Actually, how old will I be at that point? Yeah, I'll be like almost 45 at the time of the IOI retrospective. But yeah. You'll be 33 and 24. Well, I'll be fucking 45 almost. Gonna be 35. Watch my 41 retrospect. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh yeah, Tommy will be yeah, obviously, and then Mike Holloway will finally get his third win that he's been talking about. I feel like no one remembers this, right? Like no one remembers this at the time of Worlds Apart, that like Mike Holloway won this big thing about how like he's gonna be the first 3-time winner. And obviously that didn't happen. But it's so funny, like, the downfall of Mike Holloway, in the sense that, like, it seems so, like, locked in that he was going to come back. So, like, it's so mind-blowing that it just went nowhere. Do I think that would be a 3-time winner? Not for a while. I don't think Tony and Sandra have it in them. Like, I think they would have to be, like, I don't know, like, someone like D, maybe, would be the best chance right now, maybe? I don't know. I doubt it, though. Mike Holloway was in the running for Game Changers. He was at casting finals. Supposedly, that's where, like, things went wrong. Because there were reports that he was in the running for Winners at War, but I believe it's been confirmed that that's not actually true. To where, like, what happened is that something happened during Game Changers that, like, made them, like, out on Mike. But it seems to be a Survivor thing, though, because he was in the running for Challenge. So, like, it seems like CBS is fine with him, but it's more so Survivor. So, I don't know what happened, but no. Yeah, again, Jeff loved him so much he spoiled the season. So it's like, it is shocking that they haven't brought him back. If Mike lost final immunity, went on second chance, is that better for his legacy? Probably not. I think his legacy's fine as is. I think, like, especially because I think there's, like, I think people talk fondly about Mike Holloway at this point, especially after the Rachel win. I think, like, you had a lot of people coming out and talking about how, like, Mike Holloway's pretty good. I think, like, from a pure legacy perspective, I think it probably helps him, because I don't think he would have done well on second chance anyway. He would have been a massive target. Like, I think he probably gets, like, taken out right before the merge or something. So, I don't know. It's probably better for him that he won, obviously. At least he has $1 million. How there been takeaway chat? Yeah, how dare they? Yeah, and also how dare JT take Mike's spot on Game Changers? Only for JT to then burn his relationship production. Actually, what a chain that is. Actually, yeah. Like, so, like, Mike supposedly burned his relationship production, which led to the casting of JT. JT then burns his relationship production at the Ponderosa. which leads to what? Probably like Nick Wilson slash like I think Ben would have been on either way, but like I don't know. I think Nick Wilson probably is the one that caught on. They're like now Nick Wilson's Nick Wilson. So yeah, what a big chain. The greatest chain in Survivor history of people burning their relationships with production. I think Mike would do well physically. I just don't know like how he would have landed, like politically. But yeah, all right, we'll end here. I'll be back on Sunday. Don't know what game I'm gonna play. Maybe Tales of Consider. We'll see. But yeah, we got Traders episode, and is that it? Is that all we're at right now? I guess Traders UK's done. I think it is, right? So our Michigan's done. Yeah, so I think it's just Traders US. So we'll talk about that. But yeah. So yeah, see you guys next time. I hit the wrong button. Now see you guys next time.